subscribers and fans. Big Papa Hog here, and we just gonna get right into this shit, bruh. Because I know I blabbled a lot at the beginning of the videos. But yeah, get the shako. It's 2 inches to your dick. Things like that, but here's the assassin. Or here's the Amazon. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna test out BURIZA. But check this out. I mean, look at her damage. This is with her faith bow. 4100 max damage. She shoots fast as hell. Just destroys everything. Look at that. It's very impressive. It's hard to want to go with anything else because of all the nice attributes that Faith has to offer. Damn, not bad boots, really. But, I mean, look at that, man. You get a ton of attack rating. 19,000 attack rating with my setup so far. Ignores target's defense. Reanimates undead, which is really nice. When I was running the tiers, it really fills up the area as an army of skeletons that just are meat shields, basically. And here's our Kira's Guardian. As you can see there, good resists. I hit the attack speed breakpoint with this by getting 45 in the helm, 20 in the gloves, 10 in the belt, and then you hit the cap with the Faith Bow, with the 15 Fanaticism, and that's with the Grand Matron Bow. Here's an Atmos Scarab, a nice dual each ring, Ravenfrost, War Travs. War Travs just give a lot of damage, see? 3,900 to 4,100. Yes, and then the minimum damage as well. It adds over 100 damage to minimum as well. And look at these MF arrows I found, bro. These things are godly. So it just gives her a ton of magic fine. Like 68 magic fine right there with her current level. And of course it gives nice max damage and the base damage as well. I mean, look at how much damage the arrows give. They just give hundreds of damage. So it makes for a really nice setup. But we're going to check out a 6-socketed BURIZA. But I just wanted to show you guys how efficient this shit is. I mean, I was running the Chaos Sanctuary in like 2 to 3 minutes. It's just in wiping out the entire screen. So it really, I think this is the most efficient character I have. And the runner-up would be the Assassin, the Blades of Ice Assassin. That is a very popular build right now. But yeah, a lot of folks are running it. In fact, my boy Colin seems to have reached God's state, where he just sits there in town and knows that he is GG. Because he found all the GGs, man. I don't know what he's going to do now, but maybe there's still shit to find. But look at this. Holy shit, is this actually more damage? 47, 46 with that. 41, 81. So more damage with this BURIZA. Yeah, pretty impressive. But of course the problem is you're not attacking nearly as fast. And I have this thing shelled to hell, as you can see. So my overall attack speed is 215. And I believe that was the max breakpoint. It's like 200 or it's 205 maybe with a crossbow. But the problem is you're still attacking pretty slow, as you can see right there. Yeah, you're just not attacking fast as the bow. So I think your overall DPS is going to really suffer. And of course this setup doesn't have ignores target's defense. But here's the thing, is my boy Michael actually has himself a nice BURIZA, and his is a 4-socketed BURIZA. And he put some Eth runes in it. And it seems to be damn effective, man. So I would bet if you put some Eth runes in this thing, it would really be a hog. And the thing about the Eth runes over ignores target's defense, the thing about reduced or a negative whatever monster defense, which is what you get from the Eth runes, is that it applies to bosses as well. But yeah, I mean, this BURIZA, it's okay, man. I don't think it compares to Faith. Of course, with this setup, I could put a Neph rune in it, and then I could put on Laying of Hands gloves. Then you get knockback with Laying of Hands gloves. In fact, maybe we'll just not worry about knockback right now, and I'll put on those gloves just for the hell of it, to show a decent comparison. But I don't think you're really getting, you know, as much as you get out of, like, the Faith Bow. I mean, I could show you a comparison. But yeah, look at that. It's just a casting amp damage. I mean, it's quite a hog, not going to lie. This is a upped 6-socketed Buriza with 161% damage. So the damage definitely isn't like top of the roll. But I mean, the fact you get 6 sockets is pretty GG. But what do you guys think about that? You know, this is definitely a viable bow. And it would probably be most ideal with the Faith Merc, because you want to get your attack speed up. That's kind of where it suffers. And that might be generally how it goes in Path of Diablo, is crossbows might be to the wayside a bit when it comes to what's optimal for bosons. But, I mean, that's just, you know, my theory without testing them much. But, because of course you could get like a Breath of the Dying Buriza, but even with that, I think this would be better. I mean, just with all the options that you have. I mean, this is pretty G. And with a max damage per level, like, there's no way a Breath of the Dying is going to be better than this thing, right? Especially with the tons of sockets you get with it. But I'll show you a comparison with my Faith bow. See, I'm kind of shooting as fast as I can here. It would be nice to have a few Neph runes, but then again, my attack rating is pretty high. Could be better. Or a few Eth runes in there, I think is what it would be. There's probably a balance that could be found. Like, my character does have a ton of attack rating, so I don't think it would be essential to have it, like, filled with Eth runes. Maybe have, like, negative 50% monster defense, in which case I believe my chance to hit even the hardest of enemies would still be maxed out, which is 95%. So I think putting more than that in there would be overkill, but I really don't know, man. I haven't done the spreadsheets and shit. You know, I haven't done the math and shit. You know, this is just speculation. Then what I have is Magic Arrow as well. Damn, the Magic Arrow just wastes the physical immunes. Especially with this sigil. You need that, because it converts even more magical damage to physical damage to magical. And it really destroys the phys immunes. But I mean, what do you guys think about this? It's probably a cheap alternative, you know. This is a good way to go for a boson, especially who's starting out in the ladder. Because Buriza is generally underlooked and relatively easy to attain. A wrist sword. Gotta check out all these swords. Here we go. We're gonna do this charm. Nothing good there. Lightning Sentry. 17 mana. That's the max mana you can get right there on a charm. So that's pretty tight. But maybe I'll do another round or two with this bow real quick. Just kill a few more enemies with it. And we should probably try the Faith Bow. I'll show you the Faith Bow in just a moment, alright? Let's equip that hog. It's just too fucking slow, man, is the problem. I am really familiar, though, with a bow that's attacking fast as hell. So, you know, I'm a bit biased in that. I just really like having the fast attack rating, attack speed you get with Faith Bow. Let's take a look here. Here's a nice... It is worth identifying rare bows. You could get one with a crazy damage roll and with amp damage, a chance to proc amp damage, and on top of that, you might get one also from a corruption that gets 6 sockets. So, but I mean, as you can see here, she's attacking fast as fuck, man. And all these arrows are hitting, but like I said, you could put Eth runes in that Buriza. So it's really hard to compare. I mean, I think overall this is going to be the better way to go. And then, of course, people go on and on about which is better between Faith and the new Wind Force with 6 sockets that you can get in Path of Diablo. It's extremely expensive. I think people generally want... I've been seeing people want like 8 or 9 high runes for a 6-socketed Wind Force. So I tried to make an offer on one a few times. Extremely low offer. Iceman's kind of known for his lowball offers. You know, if you guys see me in game or whatever, I'm trying to trade you. You know, there's a good chance you're probably going to be like, laugh out loud and take off or whatever. But I mean, it works sometimes, you know. So I think it's worth giving lowball offers, especially when you don't really want the item that bad anyway. Open wounds with that little toad. But yeah, I'll go show you how fast you can kill Diablo. But what do you guys think about that BURIZA? Maybe I'll run the river a little bit. And I'll show you how it compares to this Faith Bow. I mean, the Faith Bow, as much as I really wanted to desire a 6-socketed wind force, you really need the Faith Merc with that to have an optimal attack speed. The problem with the Faith Merc is you're always reliant on the little thought. And she often does get out of range, which can be really annoying. It's just, I don't like the inconsistency you get with the Faith Merc, because I've tried it before. Just how she gets out of range, you're trying to run across the river. You don't want to constantly have to teleport to get her aligned with you again. It's just annoying, the inconsistency with your attack speed. See, but right here, I mean, she kills shit like crazy, man. You know, it's hard to go wrong with this. But we'll put on that BURIZA again for the sake of the video. This is my boy Colin's BURIZA. So I'll get that back to you, bruh. This thing might, you know, fetch a fair price. I really don't know. On the trading realms, you know, people might want to go this route. Maybe they found a nice pair of bolts and they really want to try it out, or they just want to try something different and go crossbow. But yeah, the attack speed really isn't that bad, man. I mean, with a bit more tweaking, this might be a, you know, this would be a decent way to go, but God damn it, my dog wants in here. But let me know what you guys think about that little toad. And you can run the pit with this, no problem. You could, especially the low HP areas, you know, you could probably wipe out most things with just one shot and just keep going forward. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind putting an Ethrune in here, though. I think that would make a significant difference. In fact, yeah, maybe if Colin affirms that I'll do that. I think those are his shales he put in there. Oh, and a Neff. I didn't realize there was a Neff in there as well. So we could definitely be using Laying of Hands with this setup. But yeah, only a 92 chance to hit some of these guys. Not a bad way to go, bruh. But if you guys will, like this damn video, become a patron if you want. Link in the description below. Appreciate you guys. Nice that Iceman can make a little bit of money while playing Diablo. I have been really comparing my Boson and my Blades of Ice Assassin. It seems like this Boson, with her Faith Bow setup, is faster at area clears. Maybe if my Blades of Ice Assassin had an Infinity, the comparison would be quite close. But even with that, I do wonder. You know, there's different play styles, though, between these two. And sometimes I just want to sit back and just attack anything front on, you know what I mean? Like charge at a mob of monsters. And you don't do that with the Boson. With the Boson, you just got to stand back and blast. And sometimes you got to get out of the way if the mob is too big and stuff like that. So you don't go head on with them. So there is some fun to this play style, but when it starts getting old, it's nice to go back to the Assassin or to the Frenzy Barbarian, which I also have a decent one on here, where you can just run up into anything. But the Assassin right now, more so than the Frenzy Bar. My Assassin is far superior to the Frenzy Baba. Look at this. Could make a, can you make an oath in that? I think you can. But, oh, here's the Smith right here. Fuck it, we're going to put on Faith Bow again. We's going to go this route. And we's going to kill ourselves the Smith. Maybe he'll drop the little key in Path of Diablo, for those of you who don't know. There's endgame content now. There's a key right there. A little key relic where you can go to Act 5, and if you're level 80 or greater, you can open up a portal. And it's like level 87 areas. So all the best stuff can drop there, and there are just hordes and hordes of monsters. So it's a great way to go, man. But if you guys will like this damn video, hit the thumbs up button. More videos to come. Peace be with ya.